biggest or most disappointed player thus far?
Broderick Jones.
Y'all drop it in the comment section who you guys have been the most disappointed with play-wise. I know you said Broderick out the gate. I don't think it's as... I think we got options, though, right? To an extent. To an extent, D.
Yeah, I guess.
To an extent.
So who's the other guy?
Why you want to put it on me? I like to catch the football. We've been talking about wide receivers this whole time.
Who are you saying? Roman Wilson?
Could that not be a disappointment?
No, that's on the coaching staff. Get him out there.
He's hurt.
Well, he can't do anything about that. That's just unfortunate.
He's been hurt twice this year. I ain't seen him at all. I just wanted to say that a little bit. Hey, look, Brady playing.
I think it's more like a disappointing situation as opposed to like he's been disappointing.
Both could be true. Okay. Ooh, whoa. I'm seeing some names. Wait a minute now. Whoa.
Who you picking?
Ooh, I'm gonna just read off some of the names I'm seeing. Don't put me on that thing. I'm just, some other names that
G209 says Minka.
That's what I'm trying to say.
PQ.
It's been some names that people are throwing out. I know you just said Broderick.
Yeah.
I'm just giving options. That's why I said Roman is an option because expectations were I'm drafting you to come in and injuries are a part of it.
I know. But
Injuries are a part of it. Is Devin Bush viewed differently because he got hurt while he was here, or do we still feel like his production wasn't enough?
Well, yeah, you got to see him out on the field. Like we still haven't seen Roman Wilson.
Respect.
I think that's my problem with that.
Okay.
Like if Roman Wilson goes out there and he sucks, we could blame the injury and everything, but you still are out there.
But I think that turns to more of a bust conversation versus like disappointed, and that's why I kind of like wanted to phrase it like this because I don't want to call nobody no bust or say nobody suck, but it's like who has left me wanting more, and that's when I'm just like, okay, what about that? Now I definitely seen the Patrick Queen.
Yeah,
crowd, and to an extent, like I could understand. Okay, if they're saying, "Yo, you're paying this is the type of production I'm looking for." So if you're not getting that, you're gonna be disappointed with it. It's not saying that he's got off or hasn't even played good at times or even played good. But if the expectation is something, that's all. But why do I see Kenny Hassan? You got chill. He brought up your man. That's just taking shots for no reason, man. Bubba says Queen, Broderick, Wilson, and then Minka.
Yeah, those are probably the four that you could pick from.
So how do you feel when they bring up Minka then? Because I don't think he's playing bad, but in the sense of like
bad.
When we're talking about a Deshaun Elliott and we're bringing up a Dante Jackson and like we see like, oh man, it's like,
you know how we view Minka. We expect Minka ball. We expect. Yeah. He dubbed it Minka ball, right?
He did. And then
which means
TA doubled down on
getting splash plays, and yeah, he's been playing fine. Honestly, I think last game was it last game or 2 games? It might have been his worst game, but no, he's been playing good. That's why I'm not gonna have him in there because I think was it last season? Yeah, last season he had, in my opinion, one of his best seasons, and he didn't have any picks. They just none of that.
The expectation with Minka is splash. His first game in the Steelers uniform, fine. We seen what it was.
He's playing fine. But yeah, maybe honestly, if you compare it to last season, I don't feel like he's playing as good per se. And then you add it with the splash not happening again. Yeah, I get disappointed, but not to the degree of Broderick Jones or.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, maybe you'd have Patrick Queen above Minka.
Okay.
I'd maybe have Queen at 2. Some of those missed tackles are bad.
Okay.
But I got Broderick at 1. Because I think Queen, we've seen legitimately good games from him. We've seen legitimately like really good moments from him.
Even
too.
in this Giants game, he makes some plays, bro.
Pro Bowl type of plays from him. Whereas Broderick, I mean, are we seeing it to that extent?
Yeah. Cousin say I'm with you, man. With Patrick Queen, man, I've seen even in his last game. I know people were like, "Oh man, what's up with Queen? What's up with Queen?" It's like, bro, he still makes plays. It's just, when explosive is giving up, you see some of the bad stuff, right? But he's still making plays. With Minka, Minka's not giving us the splash per se, but what he is doing for others.
He's been bailing dudes out majority of the season too. Like I said, the last game or two, he hasn't looked right.
Yeah.
But
like Minka is doing
for the most part, he's been fine.
Minka's doing his job, man. I just think the expectation is we want the splash with him. But yeah, Broderick that's the guy I kind of settle on, and more so just because I got very like once I see your talent and I think you're capable of this, it's hard for me to like accept anything less than this. And at times with Broderick, I'm just like, yeah, bro, you already know what you're capable of. So when you show me you playing to your best, I don't like it. It bothers me because I think you're capable. So that's why I would say Broderick for most disappointed, man, because I think he is definitely capable of being the best offensive lineman that we have. And that way for a long time. But I don't think it's an injury. I don't think it's anything outside of just every single play locking in there, man.
Yeah, let's hope this doesn't turn into a Devin Bush scenario.
No, don't say bad words like that, bro. We stand positive, all right?
I'm just saying, Devin Bush had all the ability in the world too.
I know.
We kept talking about, all right, when's the
Listen,
switch gonna flip over?
One of my favorite quotes from one of my coaches. That's what they talk about, man. Hey, potential is the dirty word. We don't say potential. Potential will get you fired. You keep waiting on that potential at that level, you will get fired. Oh, he gonna produce it. It'll show up. He got the talent. He got all the next year, 5 years. Like, it's still ain't produced yet. No, you want production, man. So
and Dan Moore's giving us that. So
absolutely.
You know what? At this point, I'm not even opposed to giving him the contract extension going forward.
Ooh, okay. I don't hate it. You know I don't hate it. But it's going to get awkward because you invested 2 first-round picks back.
Hey, you just you gotta cut your losses sometimes. The 49ers did it with Trey Lance. Like, I think smart organizations do that.
Yeah.
If it's not working out, move on. Just because you drafted someone in the first round or drafted someone high and it's not working out doesn't mean you should just keep snowballing that with bad decisions.
Yeah, and I think that's also fair.
And we've done that in the past with Devin Bush.
A lot of teams do that because what you give up for the first round, you're like, yo, I want to give this guy every single opportunity, and that's.
We've also moved off guys. Like, we moved off Claypool at the right time, so.
Sure.
Yeah, just make sure we don't. Hopefully, Broderick just plays better, but just make sure we don't make those mistakes.
But yeah, I just think, man, for Broderick, he'll get more. He just needs to get more urgency. I wish Troy was here so he could feel that pressure now, versus where he's currently at. You don't really
He'd
have
be on the bench if Troy was here.
But that's a certain pressure that comes with that. Is what I'm saying. Like, it's one thing to be the guy that takes over for a disgruntled Chooks, and now you're on your best behavior because you just saw somebody get replaced. It's another thing when you're the guy that is about to get replaced, or you're the guy that gets pulled out the lineup, and now you got to fight and scratch and do all the practice stuff and do all the little grunt work and make sure that you earn your spot back. For some people, they need to go through that.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's another guy on the roster right now that can kind of give him that feeling unless it's a Troy getting back healthy.